He gotta get back in the ring
ASAP.
And he just gotta show that he's who he is.
He has to put in the work. You can't just sit back and type and say we ain't gonna fight till this. Yeah. He has to get back in the ring.
Yeah. Will it be Sandor Martin, you think?
I don't know. Fighters sometimes say one thing and then change their mind.
Sure.
But he's giving every indication he's going to vacate the title and take a year off or so.
Oh, a year off? No, don't do that.
We're never going to.
Don't do that.
Do not leave us with that. Do not leave us with the Ryan fight, man. Get back in the ring.
Get back in the ring.
In the fall and let's go.
That's exactly how I felt too. But then again, I remembered, man, Cotto wasn't himself for a little while after that fight with Margarito. Maybe Cotto would have done better taking a year off to heal. Because
here's the thing, and this is why I tell people, your brain is a muscle too. You have to exercise that brain too. What happens with the brain, memory, the brain stores everything. So you're storing all of the thoughts, all of the visions, all of the comments and everything from that night. What are you doing to get those thoughts and memories and comments out of your brain?
Right.
You're going to train. You're going to get back to training. You're going to get back to lifting the weights and doing the push-ups and hitting the bag and sparring and catching, missing, all kinds of stuff. But what are you doing up here? What did Cotto do up here to get himself right? We saw 3 or 4 years later, he's back to being old Cotto because it took that much time for his brain to recover. But you didn't do anything to help your brain recover. You didn't do anything for those memories. You didn't do anything for those emotions that you were going through. What Devin needs to do, it's the same thing that a lot of people do, the same thing that I got right now. You need to get a counselor. You need to get a therapist. You need to talk to somebody. You need to get it out. Because storing it in your brain, you're not going to get back in the ring and be the same because you have not done anything to the brain. You know what I mean? So that's what he needs to do. I would say don't take a year off. I like fall. I like winter at the latest. And I like him talking to somebody. I like him working through the in-ring stuff and the out-ring stuff. Accept the fact that this dude was on PEDs when you guys boxed. But also accept the fact that you got hit with some stuff that you shouldn't have got hit with.
Right.
Accept the fact that there were some adjustments you could have made. Accept the fact that your dad didn't give you some adjustments that you could have made. You know what I mean? Like, work yourself through this whole process and he will be ready to go. Mm-hmm. Physically, he's all going to be there. It's just for him, I really do truly believe that mentally and emotionally, that's where the biggest effect is going to be for him with this fight with Ryan Garcia. And of course, financially. I think he's probably 2 great fights away from getting back to that place he was.
Has to win them.
But they both got to be great fights.
Yeah, and you got to win them.
Yeah, they both got to be great
Bill may
fights.
need help in the corner.
Yeah.
You're not out coaching Calvin Ford with Tank fucking Davis. You're not beating Shakur Stevenson.
Did you see their sparring?
I don't care about that.
Yeah. No.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No, I didn't mean it as a retort. Did you see it? I didn't mean
I was about to say, it's to the point where I don't even want to fight Tank. Yeah. That's how nervous I am for the kid right now.
Yeah.
Like, hey, man, like, because you see what Tank did to Frank, and it's like, I think that's kind of how you're going to fight against Tank. Like, Devin is a crazy motherfucker if he on his front foot like he was with Ryan versus Tank. Mm-hmm. That's crazy, but yeah, I think Bill needs to accept that he needs another set of eyes.
Yeah,
it's just Bill. He
always has. It's just once he gets the fight night, he takes over the corner.
Can't do that. You can't do that. I'll respect the Bill. Yeah. You can be another voice in the corner, but I don't know. I don't know what your dad doing. Bring in Shawn dad. Bring in somebody.
What your dad doing?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
You need an all-star corner.
Did Barry have a voice on fight night in the corner?
My dad? Barry?
Yeah.
Barry was probably the last voice I heard before I would go back out to the fight. So come back to the corner and hear my dad, and then before, hey Barry, what you got?
And that's,
you know what I mean?
That's fine. Right. At the end of the day, we still remember it was Kenny Porter and Shawn Porter. It's okay. I promise you, bro. Yeah. We're not going to take nothing from you. Yeah. It's just we starting to see little things like, that's rookie mistakes.
I'm going into the Hall of Fame this year.
Yeah.
Coach Wade is going to be there. Yeah. Coach Barry is going to be there. Coach Howell is going to be there. And my dad's going to be there. And some of the other people who are part of the team, you need an all-star team.
Okay, you don't limit to how many people you can find. Okay, so now,
you need an all-star
paying.
Because you need an all-star team in order for you to perform like an all-star on fight night. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, Coach Wade was like one of the adjustments from the Brook fight, right? I mean, he may have been with you right before that.
He was no, he was before me. He was
Right.
with me before the fight with Brooke.
Right.
Yeah. Yep. Coach Berry came in before my fight with Danny.
Right.
They had experience getting ready for Danny, but Coach Berry was there my first fight, and
Right.
Coach Berry was there along the way before we just moved out of fighting for the same promotional team.
Right.
Then we were just on different shows. But once we got to a point where we could we had the money to do it, we brought Barry right back in, And that's what it takes. It takes, like I said, man, you need all-stars around you. You know what I mean? Dish off. And don't be afraid to dish it off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Perfectly fine. What you thinking? A year off? I say the fight this year.
Who, for Haney? Or
Yeah, Haney.
I mean, me, I like the Sandor Martin fight because I feel like it's a perfect kind of fight for him, where your skills, everything's going to be tested, like you said, mentally, and everything's going to have to be sharp, but you're not in danger against power. Because I don't think the first punches you should be taking after a fight like Garcia is from a puncher. But you do need a world-class guy in front of you who's going to still make you be on your P's and Q's skills-wise. But I think it'd be best, for a fighter like Devin to let the chin but chin inevitably get touched up, and it's a fight, it's a title fight, and for you to say, I'm still okay. Oh, I took it, I'm good. You don't want the first time you got to find out if I can still take it and I'm good to be against a puncher. Yeah. So I thought Sandor Martin was the perfect opponent, but he may not defend against them.
Like Sandor Martin, then I looked up.
Or Jack Catterall.
Or Josh Taylor. Just build this back up, and then slowly, by next year, maybe unification.
Right.
It's going to be tough.